Most people don't have too much of a challenge around their full-time staff. So full-time staff, should a bank holiday fall on a day they're not working, for most people that's Christmas Day, they would be entitled to a full day's pay for that. For part-timers, it's slightly different, and a lot of people take on additional staff for the December month. So the staff members have to work 40 hours in the 5 weeks preceding the bank holiday to be entitled to payment for a bank holiday that falls then. And then what they would be entitled to is, if it's a day that they normally work, they would be entitled to a full day's pay. And if it's a day they're normally off, they would be entitled to 1/5 of their working week. And if you don't know whether it's normally a day off or on, if they work all regular hours constantly, then what you would need to do is you need to determine, did they work more Mondays, for example, if the bank holiday fell on a Monday out of the last 5, or less. If they worked more, it would be considered a day they work. If they work less, it'd be considered a day off. And if you have any queries, you can call the LVA. The most common one is, are they entitled to payment at all? People don't want to not pay their staff, but they don't know what they're entitled to. So it is a bit confusing to really determine, especially when people's hours change from week to week, what they are actually entitled to. A lot of people, for the Christmas Day and for Stephen's Day, some pubs don't open on Stephen's Day, so they've 2 days off, some do. Some staff make their people work, a full week, and then they get the 2 days off, so they're actually entitled to a full week, so they would be entitled to an extra day as well. So it's hard to really work out for one shoe fits all, because every case is different apart from full-timers. I think the key is, one of the big key challenges that have come up last year over the working over Christmas period was when people took on a new pub or there was a new manager working. Really communicate well in advance of Christmas with your staff about what you'd expect them to work over Christmas. It was a very contentious issue, so I had situations where someone was rostered on without any thought for Stephen's Day, and they had said, I've always had Stephen's Day off before, and this new manager didn't realise that, and suddenly it had ill feelings, and I was in the WRC twice over some simple issues like that. So I think I would usually, for the month of December, try and roster it on actually for the whole of December as early as I can, especially Christmas week. If you could at least give them 2 weeks notice and say, this is what we've suggested. Some people would rather work Christmas, they'd be comfortable doing so, and others not so much. So just don't want any ill feelings, especially when you're so busy and customers are in good cheer, and suddenly your staff may take it out on your customers if you've rostered them on and they're not comfortable doing so.